Write an equation for the hyperbola with vertices 2, 5, and 2, negative 3 with conjugate axis of length 10. Okay, so it's a hyperbola. 2, 5, and 2, negative 3. And those are the vertices. So how is the hyperbola opening? Vertically. So you're going to have the hyperbola somehow going like this. But I need to know what A and what B is. So how much is A? Well, what's the center?
The center is 2, 1.
Isn't it that 8 units? Divided by 2 is 4. So you go 4 units up, 4 units down from the vertices. Did you say 2, 1? Yes. So that's going to be your H and your K. And then what about the A? How much is the A? Isn't it that this amount, which is the A? Right? So it's 4 and 4. So A is equal to 4. Now what about the B? It says the conjugate length is 10. So the conjugate length is 10 divided by 2. 5. So I have to go 5 both directions, left and right. So if I go right from 2 to the right 5, that would be 7, and then 5 to the left, negative 3. Okay, so then if you were to graph, that would be what you're going to graph. So B square is 25. A square is, did you say 16 when you said A, right? Okay, so 4 square, which is 16. So I have my A square, my B square, and my H and my K. So I'm ready to get the equation. So what's going to be the equation? Opening up and down. So where do I start? Y. The K, right? And the K is on the center. 1 quantity square over A square, which is 16. It's a hyperbola. Minus X minus the H, which is a 2, quantity square divided by B square, which is 25. And that equals 1. So that's the equation. Okay. So really, sir, I'm recording. Okay, so what type? This is going to be a parabola, right? Number 19. So it's, what's going to be the vertex? 0, 0. Okay, so you want to have it at 0, 0. So then I'm thinking about this being the vertex. Now, what's going to be the P?
That's what you got. 4 divided 4 times P or whatever.
Okay. So what is that?
So you get the length 32.
That is right, yes. So if this is 8, and you double the 8 is 16, you double the 8 is 16. This right here is a 4P. Okay.
16.
So what is P?
8.
8. That's right. Because if you cut this into 4 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, so it would be P is equal to 8. Okay, so then what else do we need? That's it, right? So then the parabola equation is going down. So isn't it that negative 8 because it's going down?
Yes.
Okay, so then it's going to be, what's the equation? It's opening down.
So you start with
Y. Oh, no, you start with
X square, or, okay, X square equals 4 times P, and P is negative 8. Y, and what is 4 times negative 8? Negative 32. Y. And that would be the equation in standard form. Just like that. Yeah. Okay, so now number 20, identify the conic given. So what type of conic is that? It's a parabola. What about number 21? Identify the center and the vertices of the foci. So for number 21, the center should be
6,
-1, comma 6. The vertices,
The
you need to know what is A. Which of the two is the A?
the 9.
That's A squared, right? So that would be 3. So you're going to add 3 to the 6. So it's going to be -1, 6 plus minus 3. And then what about the foci? What is C? Isn't it C squared, the sum of the A squared and the B squared? And that is 9 plus 4. So C is the square root of 13. So the foci would be -1, comma 6 plus minus the square root of 13. And the asymptote, what's going to be the asymptote? What did you get for the asymptote? Is going up 3 and then is moving to the right 2. So it would be plus minus 3 over 2, parentheses, x plus 1, and then plus 6. And that you have the last problem. Okay, you guys, so study your reviews, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great afternoon.